Hello. I am officially going to be a high schooler in a bit over 8 hours. I have a flurry of emotions that I don't know how to describe. I'm anxious, I'm excited, I'm stressed, but overall, I'm really happy. I get to enter this new metaphorical chapter of my life. Because I've always, been in the high school. But people are always were like, oh, that you're an eighth grader, which I kind of liked. But I am more excited to actually be a member of the high school. And I am thrilled. I got two ping pong balls here. But I really hope that my high school years are going to be as good as my middle school years. Because I had a near perfect middle school run. Like it was incredible. I loved it every day of it. And I'm really worried that I'm not gonna hit the same highs as my high school in my high school years. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I'll hit higher highs. But overall, I can't wait to meet new people because I remember when I first went into middle school, I kind of thought it was gonna be like High School Musical and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where there was very segregated cliques. Like, oh, here are the clean girls, here are the stoners, here are the band geeks, here are the theater nerds. I thought it was going to be very clear cut and dry. But the longer I did stuff and the longer I explored myself, I found out that people aren't stereotypes and that there are a lot of different kinds of people who do a lot of different kinds of things. And I'm very thrilled that I get to experience that more. So, my goal was to befriend one person in each group. So I just kind of knew every group and I could kind of ease my way into it enough. But instead, I started to know everybody. And I'm really glad I did because I have so many lovely friends and so many wonderful people I know that I wouldn't have known if I just didn't go out on a limb and start talking to people. So I really need to keep doing that for my high school because I really do want to have a lot of friends and I do want to know all 1,500 people in the building by name and have a great few years. I think that theater is going to be great. I'm calling it. I'm going to do some more photography. These are predictions, by the way. I don't know if that wasn't obvious. I think theater is going to be great this year. Not show-wise, but I think my experience is going to be like no other. I think that I'm going to get into photography more. And I'm very excited because I have my camera right here. And then I have another one right here that I need to get film for because it's older. And I'm just overall, and I'm going to call it right now, my grades are going to stay above B's nearly the entire year. My goal is all A's. And I'll keep you updated on that because this is how I hold myself accountable to things. I'm very excited for fall this year. Fall this year is going to be incredible. We have South Park airing every other week, which means I'm getting it until mid-October because of the airing schedule. I think that's how it works. Zach and Michael announced the new season of Smiling Friends. So I'm very excited for that. The first two seasons were very good. I have a copy of Luigi's Mansion, and I always play that. It's a game it's the second one. I don't own it yet. And it's the fall play. And we're going to do lights. So I am nearly, not guaranteed, because that sounds stupid. But I would find it hard for me not to be able to do lights. The only reason I wouldn't do lights is if I was in the show. So I really hope that the shows are good this year. That's kind of a given. But if they're not, that's fine. I mean, I'll just be kind of resorted to oh, he's the booth guy. And I really want to get Curtis in on it because he fucked up his leg. And I think it'd be really good for him to do stuff that wasn't sporty. That sounds stupid. But I think that kind of makes sense. Plus, I don't have any classes with him. I don't hang out with him. I have classes with fucking nobody this year, too. Nobody. Not a soul. I've intro to theater with Ella and Janet. And I think Lauren. Don't quote me on that. But I think Lauren's in there, too. Those names are going to be nothing unless you know me personally. Or any of you know them personally. But I'm very excited for that. For intro to theater. Summer day with that. And my orchestra, I assume Emma's going to be in there. And I very much assume that all the people that were in my orchestra last year who are still doing it are going to be in there. So I've at least those 2 classes. And then my lunch table is going to be great. My girlfriend I have lunch with. Faith I have lunch with. Ryan I have lunch with. And I'm not saying I'm going to sit with them all. Because if they don't want to sit with me, that's fine. But, you know, I'm very excited because there's a possibility for us to all sit together. And that sounds like so much fun. But I really hope that 24 hours from right now, I'm as giddy as I hope I'll be. So, I will update you tomorrow, you guys tomorrow, and I really hope that I had a good day. I really hope I had a good day. And just in general, I hope you, if you're going into middle school, or if you're starting school soon, I hope you have a great day. You have a great year. You have a great whatever. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, my heart, it's racing thinking about it. But in a good way. In a really good way. And I'm so fucking excited. I'm nervous, too, because I have to meet a bunch of people. But that's just kind of a given. And my grades, kind of worried about them. But it's fine. Also, there's no phone rule. So I'm going to start breaking my DS. And I think that's a good little workaround. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. This has been a TC Bicos original production. Bye-bye. Shout out Jay Leno.